Ever feel like your love life is an endless dumpster fire? You swipe, you text, you good morning someone to death, only for it to crash and burn faster than your motivation on a Monday morning. But hey, maybe it's not them, maybe it's you. Yeah, I said it. But don't panic. Today, we're going to break down whether your heart is built for love or just scamming you into self-destruction. Let's get into it. And look, if you're out here treating relationships like a slot machine, throwing in affection, hoping to hit the jackpot, spoiler alert, the house always wins. You need to know the difference between love, lust, and straight-up self-sabotage before you keep betting your heart on a losing game. The worst part? Society glorifies this mess. Movies sell us this idea that chasing someone until they give in is romantic. Bro, that's not love, that's a hostage situation. You're not starring in a rom-com. You're just ignoring red flags because they look good in dim lighting. First things first, are you actually in love or just hooked on the thrill? Science says a lot of what we call love is just our brain tossing dopamine at us like a rigged casino. The real question is, are you here for the jackpot or just pressing buttons until you go broke? And don't even get me started on self-sabotage. Ever chased someone just because they were ignoring you? Congrats, your brain is playing a game called scarcity effect. Basically, we want what we can't have, even if it's terrible for us. This is why people obsess over the one who got away. No, bro, they didn't get away. They ran. And for a good reason. You ever seen someone get a text and their whole mood shifts? 1 minute they're fine and the next they're spiraling because he took 2 hours to text back? That's your brain messing with you. Your self-worth shouldn't depend on a seen notification. Also, pro tip, if you have to analyze their texting speed like it's stock market data, it's already doomed. Let's talk about patterns. If every relationship you've had feels like a copy-paste of the last disaster, that's not fate, that's a you problem. Example, Napoleon Bonaparte was brilliant at conquering nations, but when it came to love, dude fumbled harder than a toddler trying to dribble. His obsession with power made him sabotage his own marriage. Sound familiar? Or let's take it to modern times. Drake. The man is either a lyrical genius or the most heartbroken person alive. His lyrics are a masterclass in attachment issues. You used to call me on my cell phone? Bro, if she stopped calling, she's gone. Move on. And let's not forget the I can fix them squad. Listen, if your relationship feels like a home improvement project, you're not in love, you're in emotional construction work. And trust me, you're not getting paid for the overtime. Some of y'all are out here playing therapist without a license, wondering why your clients keep ghosting you. Alright, let's fix this mess. Here's your no BS roadmap to not being the main character in a romantic tragedy. 1. Stop confusing lust with love. Your hormones are not a relationship advisor. 2. Be brutally honest about your patterns. If your type keeps hurting you, it's not a type, it's a trap. 3. Set realistic relationship goals. Do you actually want love, or just someone to text back fast? 4. Learn emotional regulation. If you're having mood swings based on text replies, you need a therapist, not a relationship. 5. Stop romanticizing toxicity. If your love language is constant arguments and breakups, you don't need a partner, you need therapy. 6. Upgrade your standards. If bare minimum effort feels like a green flag, it's time to reevaluate what you're accepting in relationships. 7. Recognize your own role in the chaos. If every ex is toxic, but you're the common denominator, maybe it's time for some self-reflection. And let's be real, most of y'all aren't even dating, you're just trauma bonding. If someone gets your pain more than your passion, congratulations, you're in a therapy group, not a relationship. If your spark comes from emotional chaos, you might need to rethink your standards. If any of this called you out, good. Now, do something about it. Drop a comment with the dumbest dating mistake you've ever made, hit that like button, and help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. And if you don't subscribe, well, let's just say your love life might stay exactly where it is. And while you're at it, share this with that one friend who needs a wake-up call. You know the one. Their relationship is basically a reality show, and not the good kind. Until next time, keep mastering your life, one key at a time.